Hey snowmobilers, today I'm going to be adding some flexibility to my tunnel. No, I'm not going to make the tunnel flexible. I'm going to make what I can attach to the tunnel flexible. Let's get into it.
Probably one of your first questions is, why do I want this quote-unquote flexibility? And the reason is because I want to be able to carry fuel. As of right now, the ATACH system doesn't offer a fuel can. There are ways of taking generic fuel cans and mounting those to a catalyst tunnel, but I hate to say it, but the Ski Doo LinQ system is a very impressive system as far as giving you options. So I decided to go that route. Here's the kit that I bought, and you can see that I actually added a set of the LinQ mounting brackets to the kit. So you get the brackets no matter what, the Adapta-Link brackets from White Out Technologies, but then you can add a set of these LinQ base brackets, and those do not come with the fuel cans. When you buy an accessory from a Ski Doo dealer, you're not going to get a set of these brackets. I don't have any because this is the first time that I've used it, so I ordered a set directly from White Out Technologies. This is another option that I had from Up North Technologies, and these people are one of the first vendors, maybe the first vendor, to come up with any kind of a bracket or adapter for the ATACH system. Unfortunately, it uses up both sets of ATACH bases, and I want to be able to continue using my tunnel bag, which attaches to the first set of bases, and I only want to switch over the rear set of bases. So that kind of ruled out this possibility, and I went with the White Out Technologies option instead. Okay, here's what you get. Just a set of brackets and stainless steel hardware. You'll notice, and this is a good picture of the holes in the bracket. So these holes are what you use to mount the LinQ base plates to, or base adapters. And you can see that there's two holes here. There's actually two spots, and that's going to be important later. I'll show you that in a second. Here's a set of bases that I ordered from White Out Technologies. Again, they came right from Valcourt, Quebec. These are not something that White Out Technology made. These are actual Ski Doo parts. Okay, here's what it looks like before. And you can see this is the tunnel bag that I'm keeping. So all I want to do is I want to replace these bases right here with the LinQ version, and then be able to add things like fuel cans. Underneath that, so here's what they look like on top. Underneath that are two screws. These are T30 head screws that hold that bracket to the tunnel. There's no hole in the tunnel other than the two small holes for those screws, and we're going to reuse those holes. So there's nothing to cover up here, and it's really easy to take these off. Here I'm unscrewing the base. You can see I've already got one screw unscrewed, and the other one I'm doing right now. And that's taken off. Now I'm just going to test fit this. Now you can see that barely see that the holes for the LinQ bases are right here, and they kind of hang over the tunnel. So I'm going to have to add those LinQ bases before I mount the White Out Technology brackets. And that's what I'm trying to show you here, is that you kind of have to do that first. So don't think you can mount these brackets and then go to the Ski Doo dealer and get a set of the LinQ bases. You have to get them both at the same time. Here I'm adding the LinQ bases to the adapters, and they come with these, I think they're brass nuts. And then you put the bases on there, and then the screws that go on top already have thread locker on them, so you do not need to add thread locker to those. When you tighten these down, you want to go to 5.5 Newton meters or 49 inch-pounds. And there you go, one done. Okay, this is what it looks like underneath. You can see that the nuts are flush. Okay, now you can see they're both done, and I wanted to show you the difference in the mounting positions for these nuts, because it's kind of important. Okay, so what you want to be able to do is both sides need to match. Okay, so the LinQ system is the bases must be directly across from each other. Otherwise, the whole any accessory that you put on there will end up crooked, and they won't mount properly. So they need to be directly across from each other so you can see both brackets match. They're both on the same end. Now when I flip these over, that's going to give me about a 1/4 inch rearward position on these brackets. Here I'm putting the first bracket in. You can see I've got these countersunk screws and then nuts. You can't see it because the nylon part is underneath, but these are nylon lock nuts. Because of the added thickness of the tunnel right in this spot, I couldn't use these washers and provide enough surface for the nylon to lock the nut in place. So I went without the washers, and I did that because this is double thick and it's reinforced already, and I didn't think that I needed the additional washers. Now, if you went with the front position, maybe there would be a single thickness of tunnel and you'd probably need the washers. But in my case, I don't need those extra washers. Those are optional. And here we're going to tighten these down. White Out does not publish a torque spec for these, but I would go for the same torque as the LinQ adapter. So I would go 49 inch-pounds or 5.5 Newton meters. And here I'm doing the second one. Again, you loosen the attach base first, get that out of the way, clean off the tunnel. There's a little bit of dirt and stuff that accumulated underneath these brackets, but really it wasn't too bad. It just wiped it off and it was perfectly clean. And second bracket goes on. We're done. Here we are done, and I just set these here for comparison. It's about the same, almost exactly the same size. As a matter of fact, I would say they are exactly the same size. Looks pretty nice, right? Looks like I'm going to have to wipe off this tunnel before I make the thumbnail.
All right, well, I know that was a simple project. It was easy, it was quick. Something that I think you should do before you get a lot of snow and ice on your snowmobile. Otherwise, you got to kind of chip away at the ice underneath the tunnel to get to the screws. But other than that, it's not a big deal. I think this is going to give me some options as far as carrying fuel and carrying other things that are needed, especially on longer trips. So again, simple. I highly recommend White Out Technologies. They do a great job with these brackets, and they make them for all kinds of different snowmobiles. So don't be afraid to check them out. Thanks for watching, and I hope I see you on the trail.